All right, next we're going to take a look at how to fill out the radian measure. And so that tends to be a little bit more challenging, but still 0 is going to be 0 whether it's degrees or radians. Now we've talked about this before, that one full time around a circle is going to be 2 pi. So just like one time around the circle is 360 degrees, one time around the circle is going to be 2 pi. Now you could convert 45 degrees and 30 degrees and 60 all the way around into radian measure by multiplying by pi over 180 and simplifying, but that would take a very long time. There is an easier way to do it. So let's do the major points first, the 90 degrees, 180, 270, and so on. If all the way around is 2 pi, let's talk about what halfway around would be. So half of 2 pi would be 1 pi. So we're going to write our 1 pi there. Now, what is halfway between 0 and 1? That would be 1/2. And so this is pi over 2. Now, what would be halfway between 1 pi and 2 pi? Well, that would be 1.5 pi, or 3 pi over 2. That one's a little bit more challenging. And so, unfortunately, we got all of the easier ones. Now, 30 degrees, I told you that this is kind of like a 1/12 of the way around. So that would be a 1/6 of the way from 0 to 1 pi. And so actually, if you converted 30 degrees to radian measure, you would get pi over 6. We're going to deal with the 45 degrees first. If you convert 45 degrees to radian measure, you would get pi over 4. And so if we can remember that this is pi over 4, then that should help us with finding the rest. So we have 0, 1 pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, which reduces to 1/2, 3 pi over 4, 4 pi over 4, which is 1, 5 pi over 4, 6 pi over 4, which reduces to 3 over 2, 7 pi over 4, and then finally 8 pi over 4, and 8 over 4 is 2, so that reduces to 2. In the same way, if we convert, like we said before, 30 degrees to radian measure, that'd be pi over 6. Now we're going to add 1/6 to each one. So here's 1 pi over 6. Jump 30 degrees. This is 2 pi over 6. But remember, 2 over 6 reduces to 1 over 3. So this becomes 1 pi over 3. So 1 pi over 6, 2 pi over 6, 3 pi over 6, which reduces to 1/2, 4 pi over 6, which reduces to 2 pi over 3, 5 pi over 6, 6 pi over 6, which is 1, 7 pi over 6, 8 pi over 6, which would be 4 pi over 3, 9 pi over 6, which does reduce to 3 over 2, 10 pi over 6, so that would be 5 pi over 3, 11 pi over 6, and then finally 12 pi over 6, which reduces to 2 pi. So the pattern here, a little more challenging. Starting at 0, if you can remember that this is 1 pi over 6, or just convert that really fast, then you can count every 30 degrees is going to be 1 pi over 6, and then you have to be okay with reducing those fractions. So 1 pi over 6, 2 pi over 6, which is 1/3, 3 pi over 6, which is 1/2, 4 pi over 6, etc., all the way around. In the same way with the 45-degree angles, if you convert that and recognize that it's pi over 4, then you can find all 8 of those, 1 pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, and reduce it, 3 pi over 4, 4 pi over 4, and so on. Next, we're going to talk about what the coordinate points are for all of these angle measures.